Alright, what is going on YouTube fam? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me move this chair out of the way. Get out of the way. Hope you guys are doing well. Ready for another Asian W. I just reposted the trade recap of the Asian stream from Tuesday. I just reposted that last night, so you guys can go view that channel. We had an amazing stream yesterday in the London session. We had like a 20 pip banger price, ran into like over 50 with like a 3 pip drawdown. So another stream, another incredible trade. I need to update the journal of the trades taken on stream, because we are on an incredible run at the minute, an absolutely incredible run. Let me just get Zoom up as well. How many people got this chat? We got 12 people tuning in. Let's go, man. Good looking at trades. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're crushing them funded accounts as well. Getting that futures going. just get zoom up here. Let me share this. Copy. Being from Canada, always W with the streams. Andrew, what's going on, man? Good to have you back in the chat. I hope you're doing well. Good to have you back in. The boys are here. Let me just get the zoom on the go. The boys are showing up for another Asian stream. Another Asian stream, another W. Let's absolutely get it. But it's not blown. Good man, good man, good man. Thunder will come, man. No rush. No rush in this game. Absolutely no rush. Let me just see how gold's looking here. Gold had a big run off CPI yesterday. I took some small positions yesterday. Closed the up session up like $1,000. I didn't really trade too much. I didn't want to go too crazy after that CPI. How you doing? I'm good, thank you, Andrew. I'm good, man. The weather down here is it's a little bit cold today. It's a little bit cold. It's winter here in Brisbane now, but it's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. Usually, for the most part, in Australia and in Queensland, winter's still pretty nice. But yeah, today it's actually a bit chilly. I meant to go put a jumper on, but it's all good. It's all good. Morning. Good morning. I have stopped trading Forex pairs. If you mean have I stopped trading Forex pairs? Yes. No more Forex. As soon as we hit 10 likes, guys, we'll start sharing my screen. I'll start breaking down the charts. I'll get the Zoom guys in a second as well. I got the boys joining, Ron's joining. Let me show my screen. Trading view. There we go. All right, let me make sure my mic's on. There we go. Boom. Hey, John, what's going on, man? What's going on? Where's the trade from yesterday? Yo, Antonio. Antonio's back on the stream. Antonio, you're supposed to be taking a break, man. You're still showing up. 11 likes, look at that. Alright, let's start showing the screen. Let's start breaking down this Goldie. Let me just do a little bit of top down on Goldie. So obviously gold has had a massive run yesterday off that CPI news. So more people are joining the Zoom. So let's take a look at the daily. Basically what we were explaining early on in this week is that on the weekly time frame, gold was leaving this nice 3-pin pattern prior to having this push up. So on Monday, what I was saying to guys in the Discord is, if anything on gold this week, we want to be looking for longs. We're going to be buying gold back into the previous weekly highs and potentially even higher. Because we had that low, price re-grabbed the low, and then last week we couldn't re-break that low. Still hovering around that support. So to me, that's a lovely 3-pin pattern, little Morningstar formation to potentially have this push up. And now I get this fucking replay mode. My mic's in the way. And now that's exactly what we're doing. So a really nice run so far this week. We're pushing up like 500 pips, which is huge. Good morning, Ron, Gable, what's going on? It's hard to stay away, man. I'll probably be here for... Yeah, all good, man. All good. Anthony, even if you don't trade, you can still get lots of value, man. Lots of value. So yeah, gold on the weekly is pushing up as we had anticipated. Now, daily time frame on gold, we're trading back above 1950, which is huge for gold. 1950 is a very, very big psychological level. So let me just clean up these levels down here that we don't really care about. Let's get rid of this. We'll stick this back on, we'll call it 1900. So yeah, trading now back above this resistance. We had that false resistance there, price grabbed it, couldn't re-break back below. Now we've had an aggressive strong push up. So as long as we're trading above this level, we could get a nice bottom wick in Asia to see this momentum continue higher in London and come and re-grab yesterday's high and actually create a new high. So we'll be watching for that high and then we'll be watching for that high. But I think very simple levels, you know, as soon as gold is now trading above this level, the next kind of area of interest is, you know, 1980, and then you got the psychological level of 2000 up there as well. So big close yesterday, big close. 4-hour time frame, yeah, aggressive push up. Look, traded above that resistance, came back down, retested, re-broke the highs. You could have had buys in above that high, yeah, insane move. I mean, the slippage would have been huge because that was literally happened all off news in like a minute. But yeah, I think we need to create more of a bottom wick. I don't think we'll come all the way back down here just yet. I think, you know, you probably go doji for the day, but you know, you may see gold come back down to this support, re-grab that previous 4-hour low, which let's just mark that on, which is there, before then a potential run higher. So if Asia can give us more of a daily bottom wick, I would like to be buying gold later on in London. But I don't want to jump into shorts too soon because it's very, very aggressive after such an insane push up. But yeah, incredible move. So hourly, a little bit slow. We're trading around this 30 support I've got drawn on here. Currently just stuck in this little range. This is the previous daily high, which is something that we'll be looking to target later on today. So ideally, Asia trickles down. If we can catch shorts, amazing. But then I want to be buying gold later on, back up into that high. So that's the 30. It's a bit top down of the kind of plan of action today. This is the 4-hour low that we could look to grab before that run higher. Now, 15-minute time frame on gold is we are kind of got a little support there, and kind of got some resistance up there as well. 5 minutes hovering around that support as well. So you got that 5-minute support at the top right, kind of bouncing off that little level at the minute. So something to watch. Usually put the stream on my second one and chill. Good man, good man, good man. Winter can be minus 30 here. You guys got a nice weather. And they're not trading house. Yeah, that's true, man, that's true. I was keen to start my combine this week, but it's matured. First grow a little bit, but FOMOs. Yeah, plenty of time, man. Don't get FOMO. Charts are going nowhere. These moves happen every single day. The trade that we caught on London yesterday was an absolute banger of a position. Had runners run down into like over 50, which is huge. I should have trailed a little bit more there. Something I'm just kind of still getting used to. But yeah, an amazing short yesterday. We literally had like 3-pip drawdown straight into a great position. Morning, Al. What's going on, man? What's going on? The boys are here. But yeah, then price ranged prior to that CPI, and then boom, it absolutely exploded. And this entire move happened in like probably less than a minute. So even if you had orders, you would have got slipped there hard, very, very hard. Beautiful daily trendline breakout. It was going to be massive on gold, and CPI was a big catalyst. Yeah, it's huge, man. Huge. So we'll have to see what Asia says today. If we can get more continuation, and you know, Asia can kind of digest a bit of CPI, amazing. Probably wait for a closure below here to consider shorts, but it's quite messy. But yeah, overall we're very, very bullish. You know, I want to be buying gold back up into that daily high, but I would also like gold to create more of a daily bottom wick to reflip higher later on. And you typically see that in Asia. Asia into pre-London is usually the false move of the day. London volume kicks in and usually takes it higher. Or if it doesn't happen in London, then US. But yeah, incredible move, incredible move. Same as Nas. Nas had a huge move as well. Literally grabbed the lows, completely ripped higher. Took some very minor scalps after that news, but not too much. Not too much. We had an amazing London session, so I was like, you know what, I don't even really care about New York. And that's kind of how I'm trading it for the most part in Australia. If I get a big move in London, then I don't really care what US does. I don't need to trade it. And what we got going on today? China's imports. We've got UK news at 4 p.m, so we'll probably have a busy London session. We've got US PPI today. Another busy day. Big day. Look at that 15, grabbing the lows, reflipping bullish. Yeah, so we're in for a pretty busy day today again, which is always good. Always good. Let me just get this over here. Let me post I'll be posting the trade recap of the trade that we took in London yesterday. I'll try and post that tonight. Let me post in the recap of the Asian trade. Good news, yeah, good news, man. That's what we need. That's what we need. Where is it? So yeah, Asia on Tuesday we had a quick like 4 pip loss, and then took back like a 12 pip win, which is actually pretty nice. But yeah, Asia on Tuesday had amazing volume. We actually missed the main play. But today we're executing. No hesitating, we're executing. We're sticking to the plan. Win or loss, who gives a shit? We're just going to trade the fucking plan. So we're going to be looking for a good day today. I need this coffee to kick in. It's only 10 AM in Brisbane. So I've just sat down. I've just had getting my coffee and getting my caffeine fix. I've stopped drinking coffee as soon as I wake up now. I don't drink coffee until like the first like 2-3 hours after I wake up. Do we have on both the right charts? Yeah, this is big level here. 5 minutes bounced off it so many times, which is why I do think we're actually gonna break it, because we've bounced off it that many times without really grabbing any lows. So I think we are gonna break this support, but we're not gonna trade off what I think. We are gonna react. Maybe come and see it grab some highs first. Are you able to set your stop loss on a trade? Yeah, Anthony, do you mean like for futures? On TradingView, yeah, you can do it in here. Whenever you do it in here, you can set your stop loss, and as you adjust the stop loss, tells you the dollar value as well. So it's kind of, you can kind of manage your risk and kind of do percent risk on TradingView a lot better than TS Trader. I personally still prefer to use TS Trader, but yeah, if you go into there, once you're connected, you'll be able to put in all your stop loss, TP, and as you move it, you'll be able to see how much you're risking per trade, stuff like that. If you want to look at it in ticks or dollar amount, yeah, you can do it all in there, man, all in there. Can't figure out how to set stop. I can't even figure out how to move my stop. You should be able to do it in there. I do it on TS Trader. I think in TS Trader you have to change a setting. Where is it? Someone else had a similar problem. Where is it? I'm sure someone else had a similar problem where they had to untick something. Where is it? Stop type, no. Settings. No, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I think someone else. I had someone had a similar problem as well, where they couldn't drag it, and that's because they hadn't unticked something. I really like the execution of management on TradingView. But the stats showing trades is shit. Can't see individual trades and values of profit. Something I'm doing. Yeah, well, you could do all your trades on TradingView, and then literally just use TS Trader just for the performance center. At the end of the day, just go on, you get screenshots of your performance center. You could do that, man. I don't have the option on mine. Yeah, there must be some sort of settings not changed. I'm trying to look for him, but I can't find it. So I know someone did have a similar issue where they couldn't drag their stop loss and you had to untick something, but I can't fucking find it. I cannot find it. Antonio, do you mean like as in like journaling your trades? As in you like don't like doing like writing notes about your trades, or do you mean like as in like the course content, or how do you mean, man? If you mean for trades, I'd screen record yourself, man. Screen record yourself. If you trade in the US session, screen record and talk out loud like what I'm doing through everything you do, and I guarantee it will help you from taking a lot of shitty trades, because when you're talking out loud, it just kind of has like a much deeper effect, and you're like talking through the reasons behind the trade, so then you don't just take anything stupid. You don't just start getting fucking trigger happy. If you're talking through it out loud and you know that you're recording yourself and you're going to be able to look back and reflect on it, that's a good way. Watching the trading course and taking key notes. Not sure, man. I've just kind of always done notes. I have notepads from like 4 years ago, just full of trading notes. Which I actually still have them back in Jersey. I'd like to actually get hold of them because it'd be pretty interesting to look back at them. But yeah, I got loads, man. I have this as well, so I'll send you the template of this, but this is kind of what I do as well. Where's my screen? So I'll have like, let me see. I'll have like this, and I'll print off the chart, like a naked chart at the end of the day. And then I'll draw on some annotations and I'll number them and I'll write down what I could have done differently with them. So you only have to write like maybe 3 lines, but you can visually see the chart. And I can send you this template as well. So I do like each day, front and back, and I just eventually will have a folder just full of charts, because I like to see it visually as opposed to just taking notes. So it's something you can do as well, man. Something you can do. But yeah, that's what I like to do, man. I haven't done yesterday's actually. Use a pen and paper, then take photos of the page. Yeah, you could do that, man. You could do that. Dane, what's going on, man? I scalped S&P and scalped US session. Spreads are amazing. Yeah, Anthony, amazing. Executions are fucking on point. Absolutely on point. You don't have to worry about getting screwed on spreads. You can manage so much better. When you go break even, you're actually break even. 15 minutes having a little bounce here, 30 minutes having a bounce off this support, pushing a little bit higher. The contract code, if you mean like the ticker, for gold, it's GCQ3. Ooh, that's a nice bounce actually. How many pips is that? 14, yeah, nice bounce. Nice bounce. Let's start taking these little trades. 5 minute pushing up. We're just gonna see how we're gonna react around these highs to potentially short back down into these lows here. I want to see a little bit more volume than this. I don't really want to get chopped up in this range. The only way I'll consider trades in this range is if we can push back to the high, and I'll consider some shorts. So we did actually grab that low now, pushing higher. So I'll be mainly watching to see how we will react around like here. I think we're going to spike up a little bit more. Grab that, and then you could see some shorts. So 15's actually just closed quite strong there. 15's just wicked out all the lows. Closed back bullish above this resistance. No real bottom wick on this 15 just yet. So the more we keep pushing up early on, the more you could see this thing just roll over. This 30 started to look quite nice here as well. Bouncing off that support. Looking to get a pretty strong body. 5 minutes have a nice push there. US 30, I don't trade it, but it'll be the Dow. They go YM. Or what is it on? Let me see. Yeah, YM. YM is the Dow. So if you want to trade the micros, then it's MYM. Oh, look at that bounce! Big bounce. Yeah, I can't look at them highs. Yeah, that was a nice little quick long scalp there actually. Nice bounce of the support. Grab the lows. Yeah, solid bounce. Look at that. What a push. There you go. It's already 20 pips in Asia. Look at that. 20 pips, in and done. Bam, 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 bam. What a push. Even in a tight little range like the futures, leave a double bottom. Currency chart re-grabbed it. Pushing higher. Nice bounce off support there. I'm in that, already break even. Lachlan, good shit, man. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Lovely bounce, man. Grab the lows, bounce off the support, pushing higher. You could have just had a stop loss if it breaks below that support, then you close the trade, but it didn't close below. Had a really nice bounce. Good trade, man. Good trade. Yeah, consider taking some partials around these highs. It's going to be interesting to see how we react around here. If you close above, you can just trail aggressive stop, but as long as you break even, you're chilling. But yeah, on this daily, I don't really want us to grab the high in Asia. I want to see that left open for London. Because if we look at the daily, yeah, so daily's come back down, retested that big support, so yeah, you may see it just push high from here. I would love to see more of a bottom wick, but if the momentum's there and it's as strong as it currently is, might not need to. Might not need to. Yeah, that's an amazing bounce. Even if you take like the break of these highs, yeah, 10 pips, 10 pipperoonies. There you go. Just grabbing them highs. Let's see how we're going to react. We've got a little trend line coming on down there as well, which we're probably just having a little fake out of at the minute. Yeah, nice. So you have a little trend line liquidity regrabbing this previous high. So it's a very similar setup to what we saw on Tuesday, buying up into that trend line. Anyone who's going short on gold at this trend line, people who trade trend lines, people trying to do this, trying to do something like this, now getting stopped out. Gold, which is good. That's what we want to see. Only way I use trend lines is to understand liquidity and understand what people may be doing. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, man. I'm on YouTube. So let's see how this 5 minutes is going to close. We've had this big push up. We have no bottom wick on this current 15. We've grabbed this highs. We're bouncing off this resistance. You know, if you get a closure back below the trend line, you could drive gold back down into here. If you get the closure back below that trend line. If you don't get that closure back below the trend line, then who knows? Who knows? May bounce higher. May have the momentum to bounce back up into the daily highs, which is the overall play today, but I would rather that happen in London. But I don't think the markets care about what I would rather. And they might, but I don't think so. I don't know though. Anything can happen. Let me see, wait, let me just get this up here. Let me get Telegram open. Oh, so 5 minutes just closes the big wick to the highest. 15 starting to leave a pretty big rejection. Interesting. They watch your YouTube? Yeah, they do, man. The market makers are listening to my YouTube. It's obvious, man. There's no doubt about it. Anyone who thinks that's cap is capping. YouTube guys, I've just posted the Top Step link. The sales on Top Step end this Sunday, so take advantage of it. Cap. Are you trading on TradingView? No, man, I trade on TS Trader. So I take my positions. I just prefer to have it executed here, personally. So I can. It's really so I can go full margin and blow my account and no one will see. That's the main reason I do it there. So we're grabbing that lows, re-pushing high, coming to fill in that wick. Let's see. What if we're going to close above? This is a pretty key resistance. You've got this previous support here, resistance there. So yeah, we've just re-grabbed the previous 5 minute low. Do I know the code on TradingView? Is that for which instrument? You mean The Dow, or do you mean gold? If it's gold, it's GC. If it's NAS, it's NQ, and if it's Dow, it'll be YM. Did it on my broker. Nice. Gold, yeah, gold is GC. Here, GC. Right there. But unless you pay for the CME data, there'll be a delay. Yeah, that'd be nice, man. I'd like that. I'd like that very much. But yeah, I mean, to add on the futures data on TradingView, I think it's like an extra $5 a month or something. It's nothing. Oh, appreciate a new sub. Appreciate the new sub. Thank you, man. YouTube's growing. We're taking over slowly. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Yeah, so this 15 is starting to leave a pretty big wick. We're grabbing this previous 15-minute high. I see if this 5-minute closes back below this level to short it back down. Back down into these lows would be a nice run. Be a very nice run. Got the yen futures up there having a nice little bounce high today. Aussie dollar's having a push higher. Yeah, nice body, man. Yeah, a nice body closure, some nice volume. Oh, look at this. Marky's joining the stream. Marky's joining the Zoom. Do you have any difference in trade performance from traveling versus at home? That's a good question. Not really, to be honest. If anything, mentally, I am more stimulated when I am traveling, and when I take, a loss, it doesn't affect me as much when I'm traveling as it may do when I'm at home. Because if I'm traveling, I'm exploring a new country, and I go take a loss, then I just close my laptop and I go out for the day and go explore, and I'm free and I'm happy and I'm doing what I love. So. But not in terms of my performance, like on the charts, not really, man, not really. In terms of like psychology, maybe after a trading session, yes. Yeah. What's going on, Mark? Mark's joining the stream.
Good morning, legends.
How's it going, man?
Good. Good. Just woke up, must be nice.
Must be nice to have a line. Fucking hell, life of a trader. Fucking hell. Grab a chang and dive into the sea. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we did in Thailand. If ever we had, like a slow grind trading session, and like, even sometimes when you have a trading session, even if you make money, it can sometimes still be like mentally draining. So when you're traveling, yeah, you literally just close the laptop and you go explore somewhere else. You go explore. Ooh, look at that 15. If this 5-minute re-breaks that low, I think we'll drive lower. If it doesn't, you may see this flip out from here. If you were crazy, you could take longs with the very, very tight stop loss below that previous low. Just for a little risky play. You could execute some longs.
Watching State of Origin cost me that rip on NAS too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Who won?
New South Wales. I'll send you the picture of where I had buys and I shot because I'm like,
there you go.
I'm not going to go auction.
Yeah, gold fucking ripped as well. It happened so quick.
Oh, look at this.
Let me see, man. Let me see.
That's pretty much where I closed. I had buys there.
Oh, this 15's looking juicy. Let me see. Oh. Fuck, man, that's ridiculous. Did that get grabbed on S&P? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that's clean. Fuck, that's clean. Oh, look at this 5. If this 5 closes back below this level, we get a nice 15 closure. You have to grab highs. I want to take this lower.
That is a nice grab.
Yeah, really nice grab. 30 minutes a little bit dodgy, but that 5 minutes looking pretty nice. So it goes back below that trend line. So anyone who was short on that, Stops above either that high or this high have now all been stopped or having a pretty sharp sell-off. So close your back below this little minor resistance here, and you could see gold coming back down to grab the liquidity lows all the way back down here. You got a lot of liquidity sitting below these lows. It's almost like a big triple bottom. So you're playing a range. It's a very tight range, but you know, it could be worthwhile because once you break that, you can see gold have a much deeper drive lower, and stop losses are going to be pretty nice. Stop loss are going to be like 12, which is good. Which is very good. But let's see how this 5 is going to close. We've got no top wick on the 5, but the 15 has a top wick, so does the 30 now, so it doesn't really matter. Kind of got 2 minutes. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds, I'll just run to the toilet. This 15 closes. 15:30. So this is right now. This is the last 5 of this 15 or 30. So this is the 5 that's been the most important out of the entire move. So this whole 15 and 30 move was completely bullish right up until this last 5 minute, and that right there is Goldie. That's Goldie to a T. That's the reason I like Goldie so much. Let's just see how it's going to close. Yeah, if we can get runners, it's aggressive because you know we are very, very bullish, but I would like to short gold down into this low, which is the 4-hour low. So come and re-grab that 4-hour low before later in London, coming to rip the daily highs. Look at this 5 minute. Holy, what a push. Now we're getting some fucking volume. You got Aussie dollar grabbing the highs as well. Alright, 40 seconds. As soon as this closes like this, you get quick top wick. I want to take gold lower. Stops will be above the previous 15-minute high. Yeah, that's a lovely, lovely push. If we can get an instant top wick, I will market execute sells here. If it pushes down first, then I will consider sell stops. Let's see, 20 seconds. 22 seconds here on Goldie. Close nice and bearish though. What a nice bearish close. Yes, this is good. This is good. You may get, you know, this is quite a lot of volume. You may have to take it off the rip, to be honest. It may just give a very quick top wick of this little support now and have a drive lower. Alright, let me see. Go on, push up, you motherfucker. A little bit more. Alright, I'm putting in a sell stop on the break of this low. If this 5 minute flips bearish, I'm gonna get tagged in here. There you go. Or you just got tagged in. Oh fuck! I didn't get filled. Let me cancel that. Fuck! I didn't get filled that. I gotta wait for it to close now. I'm trading. I got 12 contracts here, so there's not enough liquidity in this plate. Let me see. Oh, I wanted to be tagged in that. Fuck! I had my order in like that. Anyone else get tagged in that?
No.
No, me neither.
I didn't get it in quick enough.
Me neither. I wanted to be in off the rip because there's a decent amount of volume, so you could just see this thing drive.
You probably will now, you watch.
Yeah, you will. I think you will. Anyone else get in? I did. Good shit, Sonny.
Yeah.
Alid, good man. The boys are in. Hard stop will be above the previous 15, but you'll probably manage it even if you come anywhere near them highs. I'll be looking to get back in soon. Probably even get back in now, to be honest. Let me just see. So we're bouncing off this support again. So I think we're trying to bring in some buyers here. But that 15 was a beautiful. Grab the highs, still respect that resistance. Decent body down.
There it goes.
Yeah, I'm being too picky. I could have market execute there. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, she's going to push now. She's going to push. So you have to manage some risk at this support, but I think you hold runners and main plays back down into here and runners back down into this 4-hour low. You don't even need hard stop above 15. Actually, you can have just hard stop there, 13 pips. No, I'm not in, man. I didn't get filled in quick enough. It pushed down, and if I had just left the order, it would have tagged me in that shit entry, which I didn't really want. But no, I didn't get filled in there, man. If the trading gods are with us today, as long as we don't break this support, if we come grab the previous 5-minute high, I will short again. But yeah, I think I managed to screen record not getting filled there as well. I just realised I'm not showing the right chart. Bet RR, yeah, bet RR. But as soon as you do grab these lows, that's where you want to be. You want to be starting to manage. But people who did get this entry, that was the perfect entry off the rip. Very quick top wick, but there's an amazing amount of volume right there. How many pips is that candle? That 5-minute is, yeah, 12 pips. A decent amount of volume. So we may not need to. Let me see. We've got 1 more minute. But yeah, that 15 close was real nice. So you probably want to short it back down into like first, like, you know, management point will be this 30 of resistance support around like 1961.5 is going to be a key level. But as soon as you start grabbing these lows, it's going to be key. I think anyone who's seeing this current support on gold is trying to do something like this, trying to take this bounce higher, which is why I kind of want to play it down into that. So you're probably just, yeah, still hovering around entry. Future's still a little bit low for me. If the futures can dip up a little bit more. Okay. Rip it. Peter in the chat. What's going on, Peter, man? YouTube fam, drop a little like for the stream. You got some nice spike in volume there. If anyone is in this trade, good job. But yeah, as this dips lower, you want to be like, stop loss doesn't even really need to be all the way up there, to be honest. Probably have it above the body of the 30, or maybe just above that previous high. But I think if you push here in the next 14 seconds, you probably manage soon. If we can re-grab this previous 5-minute high in like the first couple of seconds into this candle, then we go again, because we still haven't grabbed the support, but I think you may just push down. No, we're not grab the lows, go on. Go on. There you go, re-breaking the lows now. That currency chart's got a little bit of lag. Yo, you in this? I wanted to be. I had the order in, but I didn't get filled. But all the guys are in this, yeah. So yeah, if you just grab them lows, or if you just bounce, look at that. Just bounced off that. Still, look at that. Just grab the lows, instant bounce off. So you want to start managing some risk soon, because that was the place where we had to be wary of. So we've literally just wicked out that double bottom. I do think, you know, we will spike it a little bit lower, but don't react off that. If you're in this, you probably want to maybe manage some risk as we re-break this previous 5-minute high. It's going to be a pretty interesting level. Or maybe even you can either like, you know, close like maybe close 50% if we do re-break that high. So the 30, yeah, there you go. 30's just come into that support as well. So that's why you've seen that bounce. So it's a very, very tight range there. How about, yeah, I think you may grab this 5-minute high and drive lower, but that 15 still makes sense. That's kind of what we're saying, like not managing off that 5, which makes that 15 to close. 15's grabbed all the highs, completely flipped bearish, rebroken all the support. I still think he dipped lower, but it's just a very tight range.
Naz has just grabbed the high and SP hasn't.
Ooh.
Or they kind of both have.
Very nice. Yeah, so you'd want to be managing right there. If this 5 could reflip bearish, I'll consider sells. But we have grabbed that low that we were talking about and instantly reacted off it. Look how interesting that is. It's no coincidence. Literally grabbed it by literally a couple of pips and completely rebroke. Retesting this level now. 15 still pretty bearish, but we are still bouncing off this 15 support as well. So unless this 15 can, come back down and rebreak its own low, then I'll consider going in. But yeah, if I did get filled there, I'll be managing off this current 5. Because the 30 closed nice and bearish as well. We did start to bounce off the support, but even if we're going to break that support, an initial bounce is bound to happen. So if you take sells on the break of this 5 low, if it can reflip bearish, yeah, he's still got a really nice play. A real nice play. See, this 5's going to close here on Goldie. Yeah, so 30 stalling, 30's bouncing, rebouncing back off that support. Let's wait for it. Yeah, let's wait, man. And we're waiting. The 5 minutes coming back up to retest that nice level of support that we broke. Let's just see how we're going to react around here. If it does give signs of potentially flipping bearish, I'll consider sells on the break of the low. See this 15 now. 15's now created a pretty nice top wick. So if this 15 can re-break its low, that's going to be a really nice retest of that to continue down. So I'm getting ready to potentially see some sells here. 5 minutes still looking nice. Ooh. Dog going apeshit. Disrupting my stream. Yeah, let's see if this 5's going to flip bearish. So that previous 5 has actually closed back above the previous high. So you would have wanted to see this 5 just close below that weight. We've actually closed back above it. 15 is still bearish, 30 is still bearish. So I'll consider sells if you get a closure maybe back below these previous bodies to drive it lower. Wait for the candle to close in 5 minutes. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. It's going to be the best shout. What time is it? It's only, we're only 40 minutes into the session. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, we've had a really nice spike in the volume there. So we're kind of trapped a little bit. So gold's grabbed the highs and reflip bearish, but now we've grabbed the lows and reflip bullish. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. But we're bouncing off this 30 support without really grabbing any lows. That's kind of why I think we drive lower. But yeah, if anyone's still in this, just have stops above the current 15. You re-break that, you don't want to be in, but 15 is still looking really nice here. 15 is looking real nice. Yeah, look at that, re-breaking the lows. Yeah, quick 5-minute closure back below this, below the bodies of the previous. I'm going to be selling gold with stops above the current 15. I may even just put it in soon, actually. Yeah, I'm going to put this, I'm putting a sell on now. If it comes back down and re-breaks that previous 5-minute low, I'm going to be short on gold. For that 15 to have that drive back lower. 15 still makes sense. I would have loved to have just been in the original shorts from here. If anyone is in the original shorts, just have stop up to 15. But if we don't re-break that previous 5, then you could just see this bounce higher. But if we do, I think we're going to get a drive. And we're looking pretty nice at the minute. You got a nice tight stop loss as well. Stop loss is only, yeah, 8 pips, which is amazing. How long have we got to this 5? One more minute, this 5's gonna close. Come on, gold. Have that continuation, have that nice volume. Give us this nice, beautiful 30 close. Break this little support. Have this drive. One more minute. 15's looking beautiful here. So you could add 15. Yeah, the 15 short on the break of the low like we originally wanted was, yeah, really clean. You'd already be able to be break even now. Yeah, really, really clean. Again, that's why the importance of not managing off the 5. There you go, 5 minutes re-breaking the low. That's right, man, if I get fucking tagged in. There you go. All right, let's see how we're gonna go. Let me just get rid of this line here because it's looking a little bit messy. I want to see what's actually going on here. Very close. So I actually got tagged in short 8 contracts there. I'm going to put a stop loss if this 5-minute re-breaks its own current high. Well, you've only tagged me in for fucking 8, so what do you mean? How's that 5 just closed? So 5-minute, I want to get some lag here. So 5-minute hasn't actually closed back below the previous, and now we're seeing this little drive high, but the 15 has still closed pretty bearish, creating a 15 top wick. I want to continue to hold this. You put a sell stop there? Yeah, sell stop below here, man, to re-break that 15 low and to have that drive. So this 5-minute, you know, has reflipped bearish. We're currently creating a top wick, so we want to see this drive low. We just create a little, very minor double bottom there. I would have liked to have seen this 15 close with more of a body, because now this 15 is kind of finding some support, which is, if anything, just more so a sign of low volume. But we're managing off the previous 30-minute high, and probably off these highs, to be honest. Probably off them highs. We're coming close to almost 2 AM London time, which is typically when we see the biggest spike in volume. Let me just get my clock up. So what is it? Yeah, quarter two London time, 8:46 PM New York, and then 7 AM Bangkok time. Let me get a Tokyo. I'm watching Bangkok time. Let me get Tokyo on here. Tokyo. Yeah, 9 a.m. Tokyo time. Me. Remove main call. There we go. Cool. Yeah. So 9:46 Tokyo time. We are coming in, so we're coming close to that, like almost 15 minutes away from the hourly close. How's the hourly starting to look here? Yeah, hourly's looking pretty nice. Hourly's regrad than previous highs, so if this hourly can close back below this level, she could see a nice drive. She could see a nice drive. So these next couple of minutes on gold are going to be very, very key. Very, very key. Just if this 30 reflips up and re-breaks its own high, then obviously we'll let it do its thing. But let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, we want to see that volume come in the next 20-25 minutes. Like I say, the 2 a.m. London times typically when we get the nice spikes, so cool. We're re-breaking them lows now. Have I just got filled in with the rest? There you go, I just got filled in with the rest. Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit. So re-breaking the previous 15 low nicely. A little lack of liquidity this morning. So it'll probably be, probably maybe manage around here, like 5-6 pips. I want to see if this can have this drive back down into here. Could drop nicely, yeah. It could drop nicely, man. This is we're the closer we come to. So we're coming into the last 10 minutes of this hourly now. So this is where things start to get interesting. And profit if you entered, yeah, man. Well, if anyone had the original 15, which is the one that I only didn't get filled on, oh man, lovely entry. You almost running 10 pips. It was an amazing entry. My first time taking your call. Good shit, Pierre. Good shit, man. Show up, make that bank. We haven't had a loss on stream, and this is in a non-egotistical way in a very, very long time. Is there a max contract for Top Step? Yeah, there is, man. So for 100k, it's 10 contracts. 150k, 15. But you never even need to get close to max it out, to be honest.
Full margin, sir.
Full margin, yeah. Go big or go home, they say. No, I don't want to go home, so... Let's see if we're going to react around this low. Bread streams. Ron, you already know it, man. You already know it. You already know it. So I'm short on this play, 12 contracts. I'm 12 contracts deep here. We're not here to fuck spiders today.
Nice little play. If we get that volume hit, that'd be good.
Yeah, man. Just gonna put in a stop above the previous 5-minute high now. I'll just put in my hard stop here, risking like 4 pips. We have no real top wick on this current 5 just yet. But I'll put in a hard stop. If we re-break the previous 5-minute high, I don't really want to be in that trade. I may let it breathe a little bit. Seeing how we react once we come into the support. Alex balls deep in this position.
He's sweating.
Yeah, not because the trade. Wait till the monitors off. Just in case.
1200. Yeah, well, I wanted to be in short from our original short that I gave. This one here. That was my original entry, but the liquidity wasn't there to tag me in. Alright, I'm getting ready to close here if it comes any higher. Because this 5 minute is now creating that top wick, so we're currently hovering around my entry. I'll probably have it above the body. You would have wanted to see this 5-start drive. So this, you look here on the 15 and 30. So we're still failing to close below the support. I'm only risking 4 pips on this, like 3. So let's drag it down to 3, because I don't want to see it re-break that previous 5-minute high. So stop loss there is valid. But yeah, we're at that big 30 support. So reacting around there is expected. So if the 15 comes and re-breaks a new high, then obviously you don't want to be in. So anyone who took the first entry obviously stops to break even already. First entry was the nicest. But yeah, if this 15 comes up and creates a new high, then I don't want to be in. Unless, you know, if this current 15 does close below this level, then I'll open up my stop again because we could grab the 15. But if it happens in this current 15, then no, we don't want to be in. So I get ready to close this soon. So I'm hovering around break even at the minute. Keeping stops very, very tight here, because we're coming close to that hourly, and we're also coming into that 30 support. We've got 7 more minutes. This hourly is going to close here on gold. If this 5 closes like this, I think you probably see a spike higher. Oh, there you go. I'm just gonna. I'm closing there. So I just closed that. I just closed that trade. Well, with the commissions at minus $150. So I'm closing minus $150. There are 12 contracts. It's very, very well managed. See, now we're re-breaking the previous high. I would have wanted to see this 5 drive already. So I closed that at like basically minus 2 pips, which is amazing. If you can see the drive lower, you know, I may re-enter, but I would have wanted to. Well, I already wanted to be in, but I didn't get filled. But I would have wanted to see this kind of drive already. So to close that, you know, minus 120 with 12 contracts is very, very good. If we now flip back bearish from here, you know, I'll consider re-entries, but this 30 support is big on gold. So I'm gonna wait for the volume to kick in at this hourly close before jumping back in. Let me just update this quickly. Confluence of the trade, grab the highs, 3 foot pairs. Here's that 5 there. So Goldie, what time do we take that? See, if anyone was holding the original shorts, oh man, you're chilling. You're chilling. 145. Why did I do that? Yeah, cool. Now let's just see. So we're re-grabbing the previous 5-minute highs. I'm in shorts from 1962.5. Yeah, good shit, man. That's the short I wanted to hold. That's the nicest short. It's a very, very nice short, man. If you're still holding from this short that we gave, yeah, just hold that break even. I didn't get filled in that one, but that one made no sense to manage. I'm just gonna see how this. I want to see how this. We're coming. This is the last 5 of the hourly. So this 5 is really important. If this 5, you know, just has this big push. So you look at that 30 now bouncing off that support after looking really strong and bearish. You know, when I don't see this flip in like at least the last 5 minutes of the hourly. The last 5 minutes of the hourly is when you get the most manipulation. So now you're having that complete drive higher. So I cut the trade there at like minus 2 pips. And, you know, it's almost running up like almost triple what my stops would have been. So the fact that we didn't drive, I just cut the position straight away. If I get a re-entry, amazing, we'll take it. But we are bouncing off that big support now. So yeah, 30's bouncing off that support. So we're coming into, we've got like 6 more minutes this hourly's, 4 more minutes this hourly's going to close. So the hourly's grabbed the highs, but it's also kind of left a little double bottom there. I don't know if the currency chart did, but bouncing off resistance, bouncing off support. So let's see how this candle is going to open once we get this hourly close. Let's just watch this hourly for now. 5 minute have an aggressive push back up. So original shorts would have been stopped at break even as well.
Very well managed.
Yeah, to be minus $120 after shorting 12 contracts is very, very good. Very, very good. Just a little bigger. If this flips, we can enter. Yeah, not really. You see it close up. You don't see a breakout this range now. I'm not too interested in it. I want to see more volume than anything, to be honest. More volume. Oh, sorry. Unless you mean like as in like if it flips bearish. Do you mean? If you mean that, sorry, yeah. Then absolutely, man. Sorry, man. If you meant it flips back higher. But if it reflips bearish in this current one, yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Not a bad place to stick it in and see if it flips. If it doesn't, then you just cancel. But minus well, I'm not even minus 2 pips. I'm like basically minus like 1 point, less than like minus a pip loss there. Because minus 2 pips, 10 contracts would be minus $200. But it's minus $120 with 12 contracts. So it's actually even less. It's like fucking less than 1, which is great. Ooh. So 5 minute. Is this 5 minute gonna reflip bearish? Look at this. In the last couple of minutes. In the last couple of seconds, the hourly is gold gonna reflip bearish. This is pretty big. No bottom wick on this current 5. Get the munchies time that trading. I just want to see how this hourly is going to close now. You know, if this hourly does close below the support that we wanted, I still think we can get a quick top wick and then to redrive it back down into support. If we left the double bottom on the hourly.
I like that. If it closes below, yeah.
Yeah. Did it create a new 15 high just then? I don't think it did, or did it? I think maybe it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I'm also want to see more volume before we jump in anything. So I want to see like something like this. I want to see a nice strong 5 minute, and then the momentum to continue.
Yeah.
So let's see. Didn't grab the previous 15. Yeah, may well do that. It'll either come and grab the high or the low first in this next opening of this candle. So 5 seconds. This 5 minute hasn't flipped bearish. So we just had that hourly close. Hourly's pushing higher. 5 minutes pushing higher. Didn't re-grab the lows. Yeah, I think you can see us drive a little bit lower. Let me go back to the 30 now. Is that 30 just closed? Yeah, so 30 is still bouncing up that support. I'm going to grab a drink. Did everyone hit break even? Peter, I took a minus $120 loss there. I cut the position as soon as the 5 minute didn't flip. I cut it like pretty much like here, whereas my stop loss was here, but I cut it way before that, man. So yeah, a minus $120, 12 contracts, and I'm just kind of waiting. I'm waiting now. I want to see a little bit more volume. I want to see us grab the previous 15 minute high before looking to re-enter. If we grab the highs, then we could be shorting down into the lows. As long as the pip move is worth it, then yeah. Manage risk, yeah, man. Basically break even. Basically break even, man. But you know what? I'll be real to the journal and I'll still put like minus 1 pip. Just for argument's sake. Just in case anyone goes, oh, you actually took a loss there. There you go. You've got it now. So this is typically where we can see, the highest volume in Asia in this current hourly window. Want to add a P now? Yeah, add some in, man. Change it around. Have a play around. Have a play around, man. Get it in. Make a copy of it. Add in whatever you want, man. I used to have much more in there, but I've just kind of narrowed down because I wasn't actually really putting it in. And I always slack in putting in the journal the max points and max risk to reward. I always forget to do it for some reason. But it's important to do, because if you then look at your average, you know, if you look at your average max point move is like, you know, around 50, but you keep taking price off at like 10, then you know that you need to be holding the trades a little bit longer. But I've just kind of been slacking on a little bit. What was this one? This was that 37 pip move. Yeah, ripper move. Look at that. Beautiful. Exactly that's what I've observed. Yeah, man, it's the key. It's the key. Showing up every day and just taking trades left, right, and center without journaling and actually doing something with the data is completely fucking pointless. Completely pointless. You could just be doing the same shit day in, day out and not knowing what you're doing wrong. If you're not analyzing the data, you know, the wins, the losses, it is literally pointless. Completely pointless. So we're just grabbing the previous 15-minute high. I'm not going to jump in shorts just yet. If anything, you're going to be bouncing longs off that support. So you could have been buying off that support. It's now having a complete rip high. Look at that. Almost 13 pip push up. Man, just fucking bouncing gold off support and resistance this morning is fucking hell. 20 pips short in the resistance there. 13 back up, buying support there. Pretty crazy.
Come on.
I think she may run the highs now. Let's see though, let's see.
Oof. Alright.
Oh yeah, buys off that support would have been really nice. Holy, look at this push, trading back above this level. Now you may see gold come back up into these highs. Possibly. Look at that. So you've got that trend line still coming on down there. Could grab a little bit more.
This 15 is going to be key, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. I mean, gold is overall like incredibly bullish, so shorting it is very, very risky. Very, very risky. 13 seconds this fight's going to close. Alright, so 5 minutes just closed, back above the range, back above that resistance. So if you get a bottom wick without grabbing highs, you'll probably see gold drive higher. Oh, they already did give a bottom wick. Again, now re-breaking highs. There she is. Same entry, yeah, man. That was a big fake out there. Big fake out bounce off that 30 support, now pushing higher. What was that? It was a low of 630 on the 15. Let me see this here. Ooh, look at this. What are you up to, Goldie? You don't know what you want to do you, mate? Look at this. 15 has grabbed the previous highs, so if this 15 flips bearish, you may drive. Look at this. Look at this 15. Grabbing that high and that high. So if this 5 minute does reflip back below this level, you know, you maybe take a flip out of the 15, which is this candle here. 15 is looking pretty bearish, but I won't do anything until this 5 closes. Huge bottom wick. Look at that bottom wick on gold. How many pips you? How many pips you got up into them? Oh, it is 13. Yeah, I want to see more of a breakout. I don't want to get chopped up in this little range just yet. Even in this 15 range is very, very tight. Very, very tight. This range in total, how many is this? How many pips is this range? Yeah, see, I mean, less than 30. You kind of want to be, you don't want to be trading any less than 30, really.
I think management has been on point.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. Well, if we didn't close that short, we would have been stopped out full for like 15, whereas we cut that at basically break even, which is very, very good. Very, very good. So we're taking it, yeah, took like literally like a 1 pip loss there.
Yeah. I know we spoke about managing and not as much off the 5 and on the 15, etc. But I don't ignore the signs also. Yeah.
Well, if we were in that short, I wouldn't have touched that. I wouldn't have managed that trade at all until that 15 closed. But as soon as this 15, last 15 was the hourly, then yeah. But that 15, I wouldn't have managed till that one closed. That was a really nice drive. Yeah, I mean, you have to, when you go instantly into 30 and 15 support and resistance, you have to manage. You have to be managing it. If anything, you want to be flipping the other side. Like if you flip the bias and gone long off that support, it's huge. Huge. 16 pipperoonies. Look at that 5. 5 is solid. That 5 is huge. Come on, gold. You get the Aussie dollars futures just range in there as well. We just kind of got to play a waiting game for now. Wait for a little bit more. But yeah, today, news-wise, is going to be a very, very big day. Pound GDP, 7 a.m. London time, and then USD PPI and unemployment claims. Big day. Big day. I need a coffee. I need a coffee too, man. I need another coffee soon. I may grab one in a second. So let's see how it's gonna go. Yeah, fuck it. All right, this 5:15. I ain't gonna do anything until this close, so I'm gonna go grab a coffee as well. It'll be 2 secs. Alright, we're back. Oh, hello, Gold. Holy. I miss getting a 10-course buffet coffee flight. Yeah, man. Joe is going back to Thailand in October. I may go over for a little visit. Look at this push. Wakey, Goldie. I might have to start trading Asia at just 2 to 3 a.m. because that's when you see the biggest volume. Look at this. There's volumes come in right at that 2 a.m. London time. So there, huge push. Huge push.
Jump on about 130, you mean? Or?
Yeah, maybe, man, maybe. I'm looking back at my previous Asia trades, and they're pretty much all within that 2 to 3 a.m. So if you can trade Asia for just like an hour a day, then yeah.
I think the Tokyo volume kicks in about 11:30 Brisbane time too.
Yeah,
sure.
I think so, man.
That gives it a bit of a tickle.
Yeah, a little bit of a tickle. I like a bit of a little tickle me.
Me. Joe sent me the first Airbnb saying looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's nice, eh?
Pretty good.
Yeah, man. Ooh, if this 5 can re-grab the previous 5-minute low, I'm gonna look to mark excuse themselves. Because that 15 is, 15 is from his bullish. We are still respecting that resistance, but I still think this 15 is gonna have a drive higher. The futures are already grabbing the previous 5-minute low, actually. 30s.
I've always, not that I get to trade Asia often, but I've always found around that 11:30 mark is when the volume really kicks.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. It does. I see it a lot. So it's 5 minutes close. I'm not jumped in anything just yet. Let me just see how we're going to react here. Thing is, if you take longs now, you can manage your risk very, very well. You can have hard stop here, but you more so would be stopping out if it doesn't flip. Because you've got an instant push down this current 15, retesting this previous 15-minute high. So you've got a nice little wick retest there. So it's like you literally could be doing something like that. hard stop will be there at like 4 pips, but more so the stop loss would be based off if it doesn't flip. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's my concern. I just think we'll probably grab it one more time. But yeah, the 30 is looking pretty choppy. But the nice thing about this one is we're regrabbing the previous 15 with no real top wick in this 15. So the only reason this one would be nice is because you can manage so well. I mean, you could even really literally be, boom, there you go. Yeah, I noticed around 11 AM Queensland time, Asia tends to give an extra push. We'd have to check. Yeah, man, yeah, it does, it does. I look back at all my trades from in Asia from last month, and yeah, they're pretty much always between that 2 to 3 AM. 2 to 3 AM London time, but yeah, 11 to 12 Brisbane time. So what do we have? We had a 17 pip pen in there.
A blank template of the journal you use?
I'll send it to you, man. You can just delete all the shiz.
The W's. Delete all the W's.
Yeah, delete all the W's, man. Let me send it to you. Let's see. How's this hourly starting to look on gold? How did the previous hourly actually close? So the previous hourly did close bearish. So we completely regrabbed the previous hourly higher. Fuck, that's strong. Let me send it to you. Are you going across the New Zealand market? Have you not decided yet? There you go.
I'm tempted off this 15.
Oh, look at this! Look at that.
I'm making my coffee, so I got muted. I haven't booked anything yet, but I'm still thinking New Zealand just to go snowboarding for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I've been snowboarding in like a year or two.
Yeah, it'd be sick, man. It'd be sick.
I was looking at going to Japan, but it's not cherry blossom season, it's not snow season, it's just like that in between, like hot season. It'd still be cool, but I've sort of done a few of the cities before, so I really want to go to the snow.
When is the best ski season in Queenstown? Is it what, July to August, I assume?
Yeah, and then in September it sort of comes into spring. It's sort of that June to August window.
No.
So if you're going in July, August, it's usually pretty good. Probably July, end of June, mid-July.
Anthony's going down next week. Send us some pictures when you go down, Anthony, man. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, man. Oh, look at that 30 on gold. Holy shit. That is a fucking mean 30. The 5 bits just chopping so much, but yeah, that fucking 30 is huge. Fuck all snow right now, though. Yeah, I had a look on Instagram the other day just to see what people were like posting there, and yeah, it didn't look like there was a lot. I thought this was like, prime time. Oh, if that 30 flips bearish, it's going to be huge. But yeah, skiing in Queenstown looks fucking incredible.
This body closed below that level.
Yeah. That's nice. Short again in the second pin bar. Took a 1 to 2 on the first. Good shit, man. Good shit. Very nice.
No, with buys, you wait for it to close above this.
Yeah, I think that's the safest bet. You're gonna get the highest. You're gonna get the highest probability once you just wait for that shit. To be honest, trading anywhere in this range is a little bit tricky. Dane, 11 New Zealand. Hey, nice, man, nice. Whereabouts, man? Whereabouts? I love New Zealand, man. I was in New Zealand last year. And I am, believe it or not, a New Zealand citizen. Yeah, it's huge. Absolutely huge. Well, there you go. 30's flipping bearish now.
Massive. Oh.
pips. Live in Auckland, St Heliers. Nice, man, nice. Very nice. St Heliers. Funny thing is, where I'm from in Jersey is also called St Helier. St Helier's not far from me. Ah, nice, Anthony. You got someone. You got YouTube guys, YouTube and Zoom guys, both from the same area. Oh, St Helier's nice, man. Looks nice. Auckland style, man. Auckland's nice. Buy your beer when you're over. Yeah, Dane, absolutely, man. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Absolutely. Right, so there's 15's completely reflipping bearish. Hourly's 30 minutes just left an insane top wick, and that body's now starting to flip bearish. So that's the 30-minute flip right there. As soon as we get a nice 5-minute close here, I want to be shorting. Erwin from New Zealand. There you go. 3 people from New Zealand tuning in. Look at that. Price months left. Yeah, man, it's huge. Huge. I want to see it. I just want to see this 5 close nice and bearish, and I want to take this lower because this 30 is damn beautiful.
Damn girl.
Damn beautiful. What the fuck is this music? Turn this damn music off.
You like to manage like the gold futures, but off the actual gold chart, hey, because the candles form a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, you see like on the look at that gold. Oh, man.
Chill out now. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Oh, that 30 flip would actually be nice.
Alan, gold's your mate, though.
Alan, sort her out.
Alan. I just say Jersey before and all that. Well, I thought it was Jersey.
I looked at actually going to Jersey today.
Yeah.
In business.
Nice.
I'm not even joking.
Nice. In summertime, honestly, it'd be like going to Europe. Honestly, you'd love it in summer. Like now, it's beautiful.
Alan, get a shirt done up with one of Aaron's thumbnails from YouTube saying, "Have you seen this man?" Walk around it.
I'll give you the keys to the showroom. You can take the Lambo out for the week.
It's just because you know I was looking to go to Europe, okay? Say like Airbnbs, like 300, 500, 600 grand for 3 nights.
Yeah.
The flights were more expensive each. I was like, what?
Yeah, flights to Europe at the minute look fucking expensive, man. They're usually quite cheap, but
everyone's going.
yeah, everyone's
in Europe. Swear to God.
Yeah, honestly, fucking hell. Everyone I look on Instagram, even like people from Australia, they're all in Europe.
Hot girl summers in Europe.
Yeah. If you do go to Jersey, I would stay at this hotel. Let me show you. This is called St. Brela's Bay Hotel. Stay here for like 1 or 2 nights. It's really nice. Let me show you. It's a nice area. Where is it? Yeah. Whatever. What are you on about cookies? Oh, fuck off. Let me look at the damn Jesus. Fucking talk to me about cookies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Right around the beach as well. It's a really nice beach. Or that hotel. Oh, what's that one called? Oh, what's that hotel called? There's a one further down.
That looks mint.
Yeah. Can't even fucking spell my in fucking. Yeah, St. Brela's Bay. It's really nice.
It's really nice.
Oh, look at that 15. But where's the hotel that I'm thinking of where I stayed there?
How many pips a night does that cost?
Not too many, actually. Well, maybe quite a few, but 12 contracts probably maybe cost you like 5 pips a night, maybe. It's not too bad. Like we get 5 pips today. I think it's called the Horizon.
Good being back with you lads.
No, it's good to be back, man. Here she is. This is the one I meant to show you.
80 quid a night. There you go.
Cheers.
Okay, you're spending pips. Yeah, that's how you got to look at life, man. How many pips does everything cost you?
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's got like this. Then the restaurant and like stuff is like literally right on the beach. It's really, really, really nice. It's got pool, gym, everything. Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. It's got Laura's on. You stayed there for like 2 nights or something. It's nice. Nice with the missus.
That's sweet. Yeah, I haven't booked anything else, but we'll see now.
Yeah, I've got an updated level on gold. I'd need it to close below. It's pretty much where the previous candle wicked out that level.
Yeah, look at that. See, look at that 5 now. That 5 is looking great. If we had a nice bearish 5 close, I would be starting it into this 30 support. Sorry, into this 30 flip, but now, yeah, we're just completely pushing higher. Goldie a little bit choppy. I just seen a message.
Jesus, it's this 50 flips again.
Oh man, that'd be insane. Yeah, if that can flip in the next 2 minutes, that would be fucking crazy. So we fully liquidated that support now. So we kind of had a little double bottom, then we fully just grabbed that. 30 is now looking to, oh my god. If this 15 flips on gold, this could be fucking huge. I might have to buy off the rip.
Oh my days.
Look at this 15 now. Holy Goldie. Good morning. Welcome to the party.
What the fuck? And if you go flat, your stop loss is going to have to be all the way down there.
Yeah, but yeah. So if you were to take... We would take the 15 flip, which would be there. Stop loss. So probably you'd be managing risk around this 5, but yeah, hard stop would be about 20. Fuck, if this 15 can flip, it could absolutely moon. Staying out of that. Staying out of gold, ranging, yeah, it's choppy, man, it's choppy. 15 is looking like it could flip up, but yeah, the 30 does not want to break just yet. Usually by this time we're starting to see a lot of volume, but to be fair, I have had trades in Asia come around like 250 London, 235, 245, so yeah, I'm still gonna, oh look at that 15. That 15's about to fucking flip, I swear. That's literally the last 20 seconds of that 15 and it's completely changed. Look at that 5. Oh my days. Oh, there you go. 15. Gone. 10 seconds. So 30's bounced off support, re-grab the lows. So I just had a slight little gap down there on gold, re-pushing higher. So the 30 has re-grabbed this double bottom and actually closed bullish back above this previous high. So I think she may drive higher, but I don't really want to get stuck in low volume in this range. But this 30 is looking pretty nice.
I like the bias, but I still think price action just doesn't look the cleanest.
Yeah, not yet, man, not yet. I agree. Even on all of them, looks a bit.
You get candles forming with a top wick and no bottom wick, and the next one will have a bottom wick and no top wick, and
yeah, she's a bit choppy. I think after yesterday's absolute pump, I think it's going to be pretty expected. We may see that follow through into London, but London does have some pound use, so we could see some volume. Looks like another good short in 1963. 1963, yeah. I think we're gonna re-grab the previous 30 highs. P after news, yeah, man, yeah. Still, always kind of get this kind of price action after news. So 30 has just created a bottom wick there. Now it's kind of starting to break higher. I would want, if I'm gonna take anything on gold, I wanna see a nice 5-minute close above this resistance. Every time we've closed above this resistance, we've ripped back down every single time. So I want to see a 5-minute close above here, and then a bottom wick. Now I would retake the break of the highs back up into this daily high over here, because we're probably getting quite a nice bottom wick now on this daily that we were kind of looking for early on. Yeah, so you got much steeper of a bottom wick now after a huge bullish candle. The 4-hour low that I was watching earlier in the session still hasn't been grabbed, which is that one there. But it doesn't have to be grabbed right away. Yeah, it's okay. We'll stay on. We'll stay on. I'm gonna stick to the trading times. What am I gonna do today? What time is it? 12 o'clock. Let me see
what did you think of the data I sent you?
On Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty key, man. All off the 15 as well.
Yeah.
Pretty huge.
Does it entice you to jump on at that time, or no?
Yeah, possibly, man. I'm usually here for the most part. So what were they usually? Around 6:30?
Yeah, 6. But yeah. 6:15 onwards. So I'm gonna jump on around 6 latest. Today in the work hours.
I'd get to bed if I was you. I don't think you're gonna see too much in Ages today.
Yeah.
As soon as Alec goes to bed, wakes up. Right, guys, 20 pips on gold.
Yeah.
Stops the break even.
Must be nice.
That's when the laptop will go out through these double doors.
Have you played in any comps recently, Alec?
Yeah. Played in a few, but I need a break. I've been playing so much. Like, Mrs. is going crazy.
Go on, David.
What city are you in now? I'm in Brisbane, man. Brisbane, Australia. Good morning. How are you? I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. I hope you're doing well. Good to have you on the stream. Look at this. Look at this price action on gold. Isn't it just so clean? People are going to be like, yeah, I told you, Asia's shit. This is the one choppy session we've had in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what Asia can do. Asia can have really nice, 50 plus pip moves. Sometimes Asia can range. But that's just Asia. That's the only reason I only like to trade it for like a max an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's it. No more than that. If it has moves after 12 PM Brisbane time, I don't really care. It cuts too close to London and I need a break. I need mental stimulation before London. Yesterday was super clean. Yeah, man.
If it ranges like this, London should be good.
Yeah, definitely, man. I was thinking the same. But yeah. Yesterday, Ryan, you're right. Yeah, yesterday in Asia was fucking clean. Look at this. Look at that drive in Asia. Boom, broke that level. Boom, there you go, 50. Day before that, on Tuesday, Asia as well. What was it? Is it here? Yeah, had some nice moves up there. It doesn't look like much, but when we were watching these bounces, these are like over 20 pips, which is what we're going for. So yeah. See, the 15-minute here to me on gold, still to me wants to rip higher. 15 still looks nice here. I'm not gonna, because now you got, if you re-break this high, now you got stops below the previous 15. I just really want to see a close above this level. Chop City CPI fallout. Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. And you got unemployment claims later on. So it's a big day, man. Big day. What do you think about today's CPI? It's huge, man. Huge. Gold ripped up like 70 pips in like a minute. Maybe less than that. It was crazy. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I was watching it happen. It was just, it was fucking crazy. I was going to put in some buy stops just for the crack. But you wouldn't have even got filled, it moved that quick. Do you ever use session indicators to highlight your trading times? Nah, not really, man. Not really. I try to keep my charts clean. I kind of know what sessions I'm trading. I mean, I use an app on Apple called Menu Bar Clock. Just tells me different time zones all over, and I just I'm always working around London time. So like, if I'm trading the London session, I'm typically trading it from like 7 till 9 a.m. For the most part. Gold went beast mode. Yeah, it was an insane push, man. It was absolutely insane. That's for the people who trade one session.
What's the shortcut if you got your charts out to make one of the charts a full screen?
Option. Ooh, yen futures having a little play down after grabbing them highs.
Option what? What's the second one?
Sorry, option and then just click. Yeah, go on. Finish it off then. If this 5 re-breaks that previous high, yeah, we're going to have a push, which we are doing right now. And you have stops below previous 15. Because if this was a 5-minute liquidity grab, you wouldn't need to re-break this high. So the fact that gold's re-breaking this high, I think she's going to push higher. If you're re-breaking that 15 high as well, you get stops below the previous 15. Playing up into that resistance. Yeah, see, it's only 12 pips, but yeah, it's pushing nicely. This is something that I keep seeing a lot, is when it re-breaks them liquidity looking highs and just absolutely pushes. So it re-breaks that high, because if that was the high the way we could have the drive low, you wouldn't need to re-break it. But if you do re-break it, it has a big push. That's actually pretty nice.
These are the ones where I was saying I wait for the closure above, and sometimes you enter off the break, and I miss it and you catch it.
Kind of similar to the London one yesterday, I think. I think that's kind of what we did in the London one yesterday. That was it here. So yeah, you hadn't really got like if you're waiting for a closure below there, or even below here. I mean, that one actually did give entry, but even a closure below there, yeah, you would have missed it for the most part.
Yeah, I'm getting better seeing them and going with them.
Yeah, good. How long have we got? 15 more seconds. 15 more seconds here on gold. What time is it over there in Australia? Brian, it is 20 to 12. So it's 11:40 a.m. in the morning. So
On a rainy Thursday.
Yeah, the weather's a bit shit today, isn't it? I was just looking at that.
It's perfect weather for golf, hey Alan?
Yeah, the weather's a bit shit today.
Rain.
Oh, there you go.
You don't get to play in sunshine, do you?
Yeah, since I've been back in Thailand, the weather's been...
You're back in Thailand?
I brought the sun back.
Oh,
Hello.
There you go. There's that push. We re-broke that liquidity looking high, and now you're having to drive. These are trades that I need to start taking more.
I'm down there.
No, I think she's just gonna go straight to the highs now. Because the 15, yeah, even the 15 play again, right there. If you were looking at that from a back testing perspective, you'd have drawn that on.
Ron, that cheeseburger you put on your story looked cooked.
Do you not want your cheeseburger cooked, or?
Have a look. You can't. It's actually just buns with just like this much cheese. I don't think there's any meat on the thing.
We're 14 hours apart. Oh, what time is it? What time is it there, man? What time is it there? What time is it? So in New York, it's 20 to 10 in the evening. Look at that 15. That 15's very clean. That's what I was saying. 15 is very clean. It should have taken that fucking long.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, look at that. So what you're running now? 10. Yeah, I think we'll come for the highs now, like 20 pips. Because the 15 grabbed the lows, create that bottom wick. So if you just wait for it to, if it re-breaks that high again, then boom, you get a nice push. Even on the 5, just taking the break of that previous 5. So you'd be in from here.
This was a play that was bloody clean.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. Yeah. That's really nice, man. Real nice.
It's just a shame it mucked around with all the like top wick, bottom wick, top wick, bottom wick.
Yeah.
Or drive here.
You never tried 1, 2, and 3 minute time frames? Yeah, I've traded the 1 minute before. I just kind of have better success trading the 5. 5, 15, and 30. Yeah, there you go. There's the push. Yep. Should have taken that trade. Ay.
Full margin.
Full margin, yeah. 12 contracts. It would have been fucking balls deep, like 1,800 right now on a
Hey,
Thursday morning.
question. If I buy your boat, can you ship it to Australia?
Make your shot, but it there, you know.
Just sail it over. Shouldn't take too long.
If you left now, you could go via wherever we go for the next trading retreat, and then you'd probably make it.
Yeah, you put it back in England.
He'd be very cute. That would have been a nice trade. I should have taken that play, to be honest.
If I go option, click option.
Yeah.
When do you press option?
Yeah, if I can go replay mode, can I try have another attempt at taking that trade? Is that how it works?
Wait, if we're trading futures, does that mean we can then go to the present? Yeah, look at this burger.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I seen that Instagram guy doing it. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's so weird. Fuck.
The Burger King.
Yeah, in Thailand. 14
Oh,
pips.
Thailand, alright.
Remember we got to PP Island and there's just all these Thai restaurants and Burger King's just packed.
Yeah, it fucking
Like,
ruins it, man. It fucking
what?
ruins it. When you first
That
started,
sushi place was mint.
did you blow accounts and go through this tilt phenomenon even after discovering a high success rate? Yeah, absolutely, man. I didn't blow many personal accounts. I maybe blew like maybe 2 personal accounts, but I'm also sucked at many funding firms. But yeah, absolutely, man. Like I always say, I didn't make any money in trading for the first 2 years. I absolutely sucked at trading for the first 2 years. I just wasted so much time going round and round in circles looking for that secret strategy or that secret course, that secret indicator, thinking that there must have been some sort of secret out there when it just... If I had just stuck with one strategy that I liked, I'd be way further ahead than what I am now, that's for sure. You're making fun of me about the replay mode? Further test previous highs. Yeah, so if you were in this, you would have to be... So we're re-grabbing that previous daily high. Oh no, we're grabbing it. Yeah, so we're grabbing the previous daily high on the currency. The future's nowhere near it. Yeah, you want to at least be break even now. 15's just cleared all of that level. I think it's the gold drive higher. But yeah, that would have been the entry.
So one of the things that stood out from reading Trading in the Zone was, as humans, you're conditioned if you're not good at something or you're not succeeding in something, you try and learn more and more and more about it. But sometimes if you can give yourself analysis paralysis if you think, okay, there's an extra strategy I got to follow or this thing I got to chase, when really you got to just... There's thousands and heaps of strategies that work, but if your psychology is cooked, then none of them are going to work.
Definitely, man. I do think way too many beginner traders overanalyze these days. You see, like, Mark quoted Mark. you see on Instagram people's charts and it's just fucking full of analysis and it's just way too much. The more analysis you do, the more you're going to hesitate because you're going to look at more confluences and you're going to be like, oh, what about this order block? What about this change of fucking character? What about this breaker strike? Like all of this crap, it's just like, it's really unnecessary. The reason most traders traders suck in the beginning is because they can't execute properly. They can't execute and they can't manage, and they can't accept that they shouldn't be trading with an ego or a bias. In my early days, I was in a trading community, and I won't say who, I mean, I'll post it in Zoom chat, where they were very, very focused on forecasting. And the amount of times I would waste drawing squiggly lines forecasting what was going to happen, and that was me pretty much, and that was me putting my opinions on the market, because when price didn't do what I had, quote unquote forecasted, I'd be like, well, what the fuck do I do now? And I would literally waste days to weeks waiting for price to get into like a trend line for it then to completely do something else. So in my opinion, forecasting is one of the biggest fucking waste of times that you can do. It's a complete waste of time. The more you forecast, the more you're going to try and predict what the markets are going to do. You're not going to be reactive. And yeah, they're huge on that, man. They're huge on like the daily time frame. I'd waste days to a week waiting for forecasting price to get into my area to then do something. But it's like, okay, well, what if you spend days waiting for price to get into your level and then price doesn't do what you've anticipated? Not only have you lost money, but you've just completely fucking wasted time. You just need to be, you need to just be reacting all the time. Forecasting is a stupid thing to do, in my opinion. One of the biggest wastes of times. You can have your analysis and you can be like, okay, cool. I think price may do this and I'm going to react to this. But understand that if price doesn't do that, what are you going to do about it? You're going to do nothing? If so, then that's just stupid.
Are you standing up, Aaron?
I am, yeah. I'm standing up, man, yeah. I bought this sit-stand desk and I rarely even use it to stand up. So I was like, you know what, today I'm going to stand up. And my knees are getting sore in my old age. Trader Brian, I do more so for NASDAQ in the US session, man. Cumulative delta, yeah, definitely. I don't really use, RSI personally. But yeah, 515, you can literally get away with just candlesticks. Yeah, that's all I use, man. Pure price action. Pure price action, price grabbing highs or lows before a real move, and that's literally it, man. That's literally it. The liquidity grabs are the foundation of the entire plan, and once you understand them, that's pretty much it. So look at that, price grabs the lows, reflips, you take some longs. So if you were in this, what would you hit highs of? Highs of 13 pips, you probably would have maybe taken 30% maybe. Forecasting is a crystal ball. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Slippery slope. Yeah, I wasted way too much time forecasting. Forecasting and trying to predict. And then when you try and predict and price doesn't do what you had tried to predict, you're going to get pissed off and emotional. Like I always say on these streams, 1 minute we could be shorting. Next 5 minute candle, I can completely take the other side. I don't care if price is going to go up or down. I'm just going to react to what it's showing me, and that's all you can do. But yeah, forecasting. I still see too many people do it. It's just fucking stupid. You want to be a trader, start trading. Stop drawing squiggly lines all the fucking time. So 5 minutes just reflip bearish. Breaking the previous low. I started off forecasting on swings with options. Incorrectly, it was nasty. Yeah, man, it is. It is. It surprises me how many people still talk about it as if it's something you should be doing. I think it's one of the worst things you could do. If anyone's new trading and haven't done forecasting, you're very lucky. So we've got 10 minutes left of this session before I leave Asia. 15's closed above this level. The futures kind of left a double top here, but on the currency we've actually already grabbed that high, so I can't really, long into that because we've already grabbed it. Currency and futures are very, very out of sync here. I haven't seen this out of sync in it's probably the first time actually. So the currency chart has actually re-grabbed the previous daily high, whereas the futures chart's come nowhere near it. Come on, tell us what community is. I can't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't slate another community. Rocks Forest Ghost Net Conservative teaching about how at the end of the day candle closed bullish. That's surprising. I thought that Rocks guy was quite a good trader. I know it's basically support and resistance, but I actually thought he plays with some good history and stuff. But I mean, there's only one main trading community out there that is so focused on forecasting, so you can probably Google forecasting trading community and see if it comes up. Let's have a look actually.
But then I had Brock's guy, the one that
No.
was swing trading.
Sorry?
Is that what you just said, Rocks?
Yeah, no, someone just said they took his course and it sucked, apparently.
Yeah. But what, because he never took profit?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was actually quite good. I've seen some of his trades on Instagram. He looks quite good.
He's got some good content.
Yeah, I haven't seen him post in a while. I don't even know if I follow him anymore. Just maybe I haven't seen him. But I think he used to post quite good content. When was the last time he posted here? 1st of July. Yeah, I just haven't seen his stuff come up that much. Yeah, I think there's worse people out there, that's for sure.
There's always going to be some people who don't like other people, etc.
100%, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like a coach in a sports team. One coach might like you, you might like the coach. But then in another coach or team, it might be vice versa.
yeah, I agree, man. I agree. There's a lot of shit out there, that's for sure. Some good out there now. There is some more good traders coming out, which is good. His YouTube videos are good, but he was teaching so different style. Yeah, weird. Yeah, it's weird. So is 15 gonna flip bullish? Yeah. So 15 may flip bullish and just continue this run, but Asia today has ranged, which is okay. We managed our position very, very well today. Asia not really doing too much after that huge CPI move. So we'll probably see what London's saying. So Zoom guys, I will see you guys in about 4 hours for the London sesh.
Yeah, see you in 3.
Yeah, see you in 3. I'll see you guys then.
And see you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, mate. Bye, mate. By week 4, almost dropped out. How many weeks is it? That's quite a long time. Yeah, there is some fucking furus out there. There's a lot of traders coming onto the live streaming, which is always good. If you're in a community and they don't trade live, or they don't show you some sort of journal, then it's typically bullshit. When I first did my trading journey, I joined a trading community where they would give you a Sunday market call, and then they'd give you maybe a midweek recap, and then again one on Sunday, and they would give you a midweek recap saying the trades that they had taken from the Sunday from the Sunday market call, and you just have to kind of believe that they had actually taken them trades. Like, I don't know if you fucking taken that trade. They don't trade live, so yeah, I don't trust that shit. There's no reason for people, you don't have to, when I say trade live, you don't have to give signals. I don't think signals is the key to people's success, that's for sure. But seeing someone execute the plan live, whether you take the positions or not, but you see them trade live, call the analysis live, do everything live, in my opinion, there is no better learning than that. And that's something that I wish I had when I started. And that's the reason I kind of do this, is to show the people in the community, look, what we teach clearly fucking works, because we've been doing it for the past like 4 or 5 years. So many Instagram traders, and that's why I am leaving the FX industry, because it's full of bullshit for the most part. Full of absolute bullshit. And I want to eventually get to a point where I just delete Instagram and just stick around on YouTube and just do YouTube live streams, so we don't have to deal with shit. So we're coming with 4 more minutes to my session. Just going to over. So it's 15 pushing down. Look at this 30. Are you here on London session? I'll be live on YouTube in the London session tomorrow on Friday. I'm live in the London session in the community every single day. We had an amazing trade on the YouTube stream yesterday. We took this trade on YouTube on the London live session yesterday. So I go live in London every Wednesday and Friday, and then every Tuesday and Thursday in Asia, and in the community every other day. Forex is garbage. Yeah, it's garbage for the most part, man. I mean, I owe my career to Forex, but the actual industry and the people, yeah, it's bullshit, man. If I see him trade live like you, there will be another story, but he never trades live like you, so I don't know what he can do. Yeah. There's 15s flipping bullish on gold. You may see it rip the highs, but yeah, that's my session done, guys. Asia's kind of ranged today. We've had big CPI news yesterday, so I'm personally not going to sit around. I'm coming back to trade London in like 4 hours, so I don't want to sit around and burn myself out. I'm going to go enjoy my day. Take some time off the charts, go outdoors, get some fresh air, and then come back in 4 hours and do it all again for the London session. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in and asking amazing questions. I'll post the recap of that trade I just showed you, the London session, later on the YouTube channel today. Remember, guys, we've got big news today, so trade safe, be smart, don't give back anything to the markets, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the London session on Friday tomorrow, 7 a.m. London time, 4 p.m. Brisbane time. So trade safe, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.